Yeah.
So has anything changed on your end?
So it started with that black screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just got me into the Google Hangout room.
Yeah, so I pushed you into the Hangout room. I did that manually.
So you pushed me into the Google Hangout room. So the question is for Shannon, did anything change on her end?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So can you see us? It's still a black screen on her end too.
Now, they did suggest getting your stream up and running basically 10 minutes before it's actually going, or it's supposed to go.
Well, imagine if we did that today.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to trial it, because and I'm glad that Stevie sent us the note, like, have you tried it yet? Because we're going to have to pay for it again. I think we need to try this again, or we need to try a different option. But it seems like this one has too many. We need almost like a free demo.
Yeah. I think that maybe what I need to do is just go and watch all of their training videos, because there's a bunch of stuff. There's probably like an hour worth of training videos on how to use this whole thing.
Okay.
Another set of instructions on why I'm getting that error.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. It's so strange.
Go to the chat room, Kyle. Go to the chat room. She just sent you some thoughts on how to fix it.
Yeah, so you need to enable the distribution of the video on other sites.
Okay.
There's a lot of steps to be able to do this.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
They're like, oh, it's just Google. It's great.
It should just work.
I think it's all because of this change.
Probably.
Yeah, they must have made some pretty major changes.
Yeah, usually this stuff just works.
It has to do with YouTube. A lot of it's YouTube stuff.
Yeah. So the video is not showing up in my video managers since we're currently streaming rather than... So once this is done, I think it'll allow me to... I can add a delay. So yeah, once I actually post it, there might be something there, but let's look at advanced settings.
As much candy as I can eat.
Good monetization.
That's like when I just bring it to the short house.
Embed live streams is enabled. So there's another thing similar to monetization where it says live streaming.
Yeah, I am currently in there looking through all the options. There's a lot of them.
So it just says enable embed live streams.
Distribution options, allow embedding. It will not let me click that. You cannot embed live streams.
Wait, why does it have a button for it?
I'm learning more. Introduction to live streams. Well, that is actually useless.
I just sent a website link to something that explains all the crazy BS that's going on.
I assume it's in the chat. Okay, yeah, so applications. sure embed live streams is enabled. Okay, so I think I'm mostly okay actually here. Embed live streaming is live. Under paid content, click active ads.
I got about 5 minutes, and then I have to get on another phone call, so we might have to revisit.
Yeah, we might have to.
We might have to revisit this. I think we should probably go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead and call Stevie, or email Stevie and tell her not to renew it, and do some of the free training stuff and see how we can work this out.
Yeah.
That website I have in the chat goes through step by step all that you need to do, like from the monetization to the enabling live streaming. And there's one step after that that you might want to do.
Yeah. So currently it looks like the main holdup is actually the AdSense account.
Correct.
So we actually have to.
Now, for me, but
Because I didn't know if it was essential for actually getting it to play. But it might be. So whoever's the host, you know, not necessarily the presenter, but whoever's the host should have all these things done ahead of time, and you'd be fine.
do we have a OBM Network YouTube account?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, should.
So in reality, what we should have is an OBM Network YouTube account that then gets set up by, I guess it would be Stevie, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't say her name. It would say the OBM Network.
Yeah.
And then all of that stuff could be enabled. And then if we do want sponsors or advertisements of companies that want to help fund the webinar, then they can get their little advertisements published and all that kind of stuff using the ad share or whatever. But at least then it's all enabled through the OBM Network, so it's not your personal page or Stevie's or mine or Shannon's, right?
Yeah.
But then we should also have the Hangouts, the webinar on air account should also be OBM Network, not Stevie Collini.
Yeah.
So if you want to work on this a little bit more, Shannon and I are going to be here all afternoon. We have some phone calls we have to do in the next couple of hours, but then in the afternoon, this afternoon, I have a meeting with Heather and Don Hantula about ABAI 2017.
Mhm.
But we can get back on the webinar to try it again if you want to work on it for an hour or so.
So if the AdSense account is actually what's slowing us down, then we won't be able to do anything for a minute here. So I have to register for the AdSense account, and then it says that the turnaround on that is apparently about 48 hours to a week.
Oh, so yeah, so we won't even.
It might be faster. I mean, if you want to try and just see if
Yeah. So what it says is once you apply for an AdSense account, you'll get a message saying your account is under review and it'll take up to 1 week for approval. But actually, as per Google, AdSense accounts from YouTube are usually reviewed within 48 hours, and in our experience, most new AdSense applications from YouTube get approved in around 12 hours. So if we want, we can try again either tomorrow or Monday or whenever.
you and I can do it on Monday if you would like.
Sure. If we waited until Monday, would we have to renew this? Technically, Monday is the 31st. It's still within October. We're probably fine if we do it on Monday. So I'll email Stevie and tell her to hold off on renewing pending what happens on Monday.
Okay.
What time is good for you guys on Monday?
So,
I mean, I can do in the morning because my flight's not till 12:35 in the afternoon. I have a flight to Toronto. My flight's at 12:35 in the afternoon till 3:30 in the afternoon to Toronto, Canada from Orlando. So I could probably do in the morning.
Okay.
I have to probably leave here, or I could probably get to Orlando Airport in the morning, and then we could do it like at 11 in the morning.
so I've got Janet Twyman in the studio from 10:30 to 11:30.
Okay. So not the morning. How about
Well,
like,
I mean, if it was earlier, that would be fine, but
or what about the afternoon?
afternoon's pretty much clear.
What about like even 5 o'clock?
Yeah, it's fine.
Could you do 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
5 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put it there, 5 p.m. We'll call it test 2. All right, I'm just gonna send that to you guys.
All right, and that's at 5.
That's at 5 p.m. Eastern time zone. So I should be in my hotel, no problem. I sent you a document called Steps to a Successful Webinar.
Mhm.
Do you think that it would make sense to ask who's the event officer now?
It is currently Rachel Tilka, but I think that it's changing hands soon.
Could you ask Rachel or whoever to create a task analysis of that document I sent so that we can have something for webinars? Because it walks through like setup, posting, all of that kind of. It's a nice document. It's in the form of a PowerPoint slide, but it is a nice document. So if we could get that done, that would be really nice for future meetings.
Yeah, did you send that to?
I sent it.
Oh,
To,
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just popped up.
all right, cool. And then we'll
Okay,
do
so-
it again on Monday.
Yes, I will see you guys on Monday.
And I still
And yeah,
I still owe you feedback on your Gantt chart.
Yes, yeah.
In lieu of giving you pinpointed feedback, the general gist is it looks really nice.
Cool.
So
Thank you.
this is what he created, Shannon. It's a nice little Gantt chart from a Excel template, and he's just going through it. So in lieu of pinpointed feedback, Kyle, just start using it, and let's start using this as like a tool during the OBM network meetings to give people updates using the tool.
Yes, I like that.
All right, cool. Good project management skills. Love it. This
Awesome.
is great. And then as we start building this, it would be nice, like even like putting in the fact that we had this meeting today. That's good.
Yeah, should that go in the chart somehow? I don't know how that would go in there.
Yeah, so like it might be that you need a chart for each project. So like this one has all of the projects all embedded. So like we have the purchase the webinar software subscription. So it might be you want to create one for each project. So one's for webinars, one's for mentoring, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
just make a second page within this thing.
you could probably just copy and paste the tab.
That is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Brian.
Project. And if you wanted to get fancy, you can call it a Greek god's name. I'm a big fan of that. I used to do that last year, but I kind of it died a little bit, so I don't do it anymore. But overall, it looks really good. So keep up that, and then let me give you some more pinpointed feedback. But actually, if you do separate it into the two projects, then send that to me.
Okay, yeah, we'll do. I'll try to mess with this thing and see what I figure out. And I'll get those couple emails shot off, and I will see you guys on Monday.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for all your work, man. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.